All right, greetings to everyone out there in the virtual world. I'm very excited to be here at King of Accessories at their North Hollywood location, okay? They are actually now carrying our Kwikset Z-Wave lock product. Very excited to talk to you a bit about it. Before we get into some of the unique features and specifications of our product, I want to answer the question why. Why do your customers need it? What kind of value does it have? I think that has to be tackled first. So many of you all are actually installing locks in customers that have new homes. Maybe they've just moved into existing homes that maybe someone else lived in. Fact of the matter is, who knows who has the key out there? Maybe the contractors that worked on the house to prep it. Maybe the former homeowner still have a key. Maybe the cousins, aunties, uncles, nephews, nieces, various family members may have keys to the existing deadbolt that may be attached to that house. So this provides you with a very unique feature to change out that old deadbolt, give them a secure deadbolt where they only have the key to that new lock. Okay, so let's talk about these deadbolts. Again, all these are Z-Wave locks. Okay, so you need some type of Z-Wave controller, or you need some type of security panel such as the DSC. KOA carries the DSC panel, and you would need to program those locks directly into the Z-Wave controller or directly into the security panel. So let's start first with our 910 model. I would say this is probably our best seller. Keep in mind that it has 6 buttons. All of our locks, you can program 30 unique customizable user codes in each lock. Okay, 30 customizable user codes, and there are 4 to 8 numbers per code that you have the option to place in. So if you notice, this deadbolt right now is in the unlocked state. I'm just going to simply press the lock button, and you're safe and secure in the house. Okay. Now, one of my codes that I already have programmed here is 1234. You're going to notice that on this particular model, the 1 and 2 share the same button, 3, 4 share the same button, and etc. So I'm just going to simply press 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am back into my house. The deadbolt has been unlocked. Okay? So again, this is our 910 model. It's very unique. You know what? Also, if you notice, this is going to be in the interior of the home. You can just simply take this cap off, and all of our deadbolts have 4 AA batteries. They're alkaline to be exact. Now, the question that some of you all may have, what happens when the battery goes out? I don't want to be locked outside of my house. I like the concept of keyless entry, but I just don't want to be stuck without my key and not able to have access into my residence. Okay? So when this lock gets to a low battery, you'll get like a red blinking portion on the back of the deadbolt, so you'll know to be proactive and simply change out the batteries. And again, 4 AA batteries are very cheap, very inexpensive. They last for about 10 to 12 months with an average of about, I would say, 10 lat throws per day. 10 lat throws per day for 10 to 12 months. Our second model that I'd like to talk to you all about is the lever lock. It's the 912 model. This is really going to be for light commercial use or residentially if you're dealing with maybe an office, some type of computer room, or any type of interior space. Because keep in mind, you only need 1 hole for this application. You don't need 2 holes like the 910. The 910 would actually go on your front door, back door, side door. This is going to go inside the house. You would just simply take out the existing knob or lever and attach this guy. Okay? It operates the same way, very similar backing. It's a sleek design of lever. All of these models come in satin nickel, Venetian bronze, and polished brass. This is very unique. This was a lock that was released in 2015. This is called a Signature Series lock. If you notice, unlike all the other models that I have here, it doesn't have a keypad and it does not have a touchscreen. So you would need an app to unlock and lock the door. You might say, how do I get this app? Well, depending upon the Z-Wave controller or the application that you're using, there's going to be a platform that you're going to have a specialized app to be able to come in and control, unlock, and lock the door. Okay? So this is the Signature Series. Again, there's no keypad, there's no touchscreen, but it's a very unique lock. It's really good for secondary doors, maybe a secondary door. It's maybe not as used as much, but you still have the electronic ability to be able to unlock and lock the door. All right, this is very unique here. This is our 916 touchscreen. I think you all are going to really like this one as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put my fingers across the touchscreen, and you're going to notice there are 2 numbers that automatically pop up here. You might say, why do those 2 numbers pop up? Well, you see 10. I'm going to pop it up again here, and now you're going to see 2 and 8. Those numbers are going to always change because, very interesting, with the touchscreen, there's going to be fingerprint residue, okay? And if my code, let's say, is 1357, you don't want your fingerprints to constantly and only be on the 1357. you want smudges to be all over the screen so someone cannot figure out your code. So I'll give you an example. I wake it up again. I've got 50. I'm going to press 50. And this opens me up to the entire screen. And now I'm going to put my code in. 1357. Okay? So now I have 6 unique fingerprints on this touchscreen on the smooth surface versus the same redundant 4. Okay? So if someone tries to come behind me, they will not be able to figure out my code just based off the smudges of the fingerprints that are on the screen. Okay? If I simply want to lock this deadbolt, I would just simply press the lock button and I'm safe and secure in the house. Okay? So this is the 916 touchscreen. It's a very unique backing as well. The backing is a little bit smaller and this one is all metal. And last but not least, similar to the 910, this is the 914 model. It's 10 buttons. Similar concept. If the deadbolt is unlocked, one touch lock feature, and I'm safe, secure in the house. My code is 1234. And the deadbolt is unlocked. Okay? One thing that you're going to find very interesting about all of our models, they're bump key. They're bump key resistant. Okay? If you don't know what bump key is, I would just suggest that you go look at various YouTube videos on bump keys. You can get these bump keys for like $10 to $15 online. It's very unfortunate, and people can manipulate 90% of the locks in the market. Okay, with all of our locks, they're bump key resistant because there's a special red sidebar locking mechanism that stops the bump key from manipulating and entering into someone's house. Okay, I don't have an exhaustive amount of time because I want to keep this video very short. But again, that's a very unique safety feature that a lot of your customers definitely need in this day and age. Okay. Also, there's a Rekey feature that's very unique that we have patented on all of our models. You might say, what is a Rekey feature? Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say that you have an older mechanical Kwikset lock on your house, not electronic, just an older mechanical lock. Let's say that lock is 15, 20 years old. You can keep that key and you can rekey all of these newer models to fit that one key. So rather than have 5, 6, 7 individual keys on your key ring, you can take that older mechanical lock and that key, that respective key, and literally rekey all of these models. You say, Willie, how do you do it? How do you do it? If you notice that when you come to King of Accessories and you purchase any of our Z-Wave lock models, you're going to automatically be provided this Learn tool. This Learn tool actually has the ability to lift up the pins in the models to actually fit the cut of your older Kwikset key. The catchy is it must be an older Kwikset key. It can't be any other model. Okay? So again, didn't want to do an overly exhaustive presentation, but I just wanted to dip my finger into the water as it relates to some of the unique specifications and the features of our locks. Please come out to King of Accessories. They're well stocked. They're great people. They're more than willing to serve you with our products and many more. Thank you.